I've got a brand new camera that I'm excited to tell you guys all about. If you want to find out more, stick around and enjoy the video. Welcome to the Photo Genius channel. Hi, Paul here from Photo Genius. Welcome to my channel where I post regular photography tutorials, all designed to help you get more from your digital camera so you can take better photos. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. So this week's video has been shot on the Fujifilm X-H2S, and I want to say a big thank you to Fujifilm Australia for kindly sponsoring this week's video. Of course, a new camera means lots of testing, lots of pictures that I want to share with you guys, plus camera settings, and as usual, a few tips. Now, I've actually been a Fujifilm user for around 10 years, having bought the X100S in 2013. About 3 years ago, I picked up the very popular X100V, and now I'm pleased to say the XH2S joins the family. The Fujifilm X-H2S is currently the highest performing camera in the X series lineup, with plenty of features to satisfy professional photographers and video creators alike. Now, the guys at Fujifilm have very kindly lent me a couple of lenses to try out, so this video has been shot using the Fujinon 16mm f2.8 prime lens and the 50mm to 140mm f2.8 zoom. Details on both these lenses in the description below the video if you want to find out more. Now, as with any new camera, I like to test it on a variety of different subjects. So wildlife versus people, still subjects versus moving subjects. I like to use it in the daytime as well as the nighttime. And now it's time to share some of the images and also, most importantly, some of the video content that I've captured with the Fujifilm X-H2S. A little over a week ago, I hosted a free photo walk in Brisbane with over 30 people in attendance. We walked the streets, took photos of whatever caught our eye, and talked photography. It was a great way to spend the afternoon and evening, and I will definitely be hosting another one in the near future. Now, during the photo walk, I was actually shooting JPEG images using a film simulation that I'd set up in camera. This is also often referred to as a film simulation recipe. Having the ability to emulate old film stocks and save them to the camera is one of the standout features on the Fujifilm cameras, and one of the reasons why Fujifilm cameras are very popular with people that love and miss the old film days or just love that really cool retro vintage look. Now, street photography can be quite challenging and moments can easily be missed, so don't feel pressurized to shoot in the manual mode. My tip is to use a camera mode that will allow you to capture images with the minimum of fuss. Try using the aperture priority mode. An aperture of f8 is a good choice for street photography as it will give you a good depth of field. The camera will then select a shutter speed for you, but if it's slower than you would like, simply increase the ISO and the shutter speed will also increase. At the heart of any camera is the sensor. The Fujifilm X-H2S uses a stacked sensor, the key benefit of which is speed, which of course is great for sports photography. Stacked sensors can process light significantly quicker than standard sensors, offering many performance benefits when recording video as well, and this is an area that I'm particularly interested in. Now, when making videos for this channel, I've mostly been making minor adjustments to things like the color and the white balance and so on. But actually, one of my goals for this year is to really put more effort into the video production side of things. So with the Fujifilm X-H2S, I was really excited to test out the f-log2 color profile. F-log2 is a color profile that captures an extended dynamic range of up to 14 stops. Now, in layman's terms, this simply means that when recording video, you're going to be able to capture a wider range of tones. Now, this can be very beneficial. It will help you to retain your shadow detail and not blow out the highlights. Straight out of camera, video recorded as a log format will look washed out and lacking in contrast, but applying a free Fujifilm LUT and some color grading using software, and as you can see, the final result looks amazing. Now, if color grading is not for you, then just like with any camera, you could just record regular video footage with little or no editing required. Okay, now in a couple of weeks' time, I'm actually hosting a photography workshop on the beach. So a couple of days ago, I went down to the beautiful Gold Coast to do some test photos and also check out locations. Local surfers provided an opportunity to use the 50 to 140mm zoom lens, effectively a focal length of 76 to 230mm due to the crop factor. Now look out for more action and surf photography coming to the channel real soon. Capturing fast moving subjects can be really tricky, but I've got a few tips for you. Firstly, turn on your camera's continuous shooting mode. This is sometimes referred to as the burst mode. That means when you hold down the shutter button, your camera will take a burst of photos, so you're more likely to capture that magic moment. Also, focus mode. Now I suggest using continuous autofocus, often just abbreviated to CAF, or sometimes referred to as servo depending on the camera. This means that as the distance between the camera and the subject changes, the camera will adjust the focus in real time. And lastly, you don't have to use the manual mode. Try using shutter priority mode. It will save you some time, and again, you're more likely to not miss the moment and capture that amazing shot. Now, while we're talking about fast moving subjects, the Fujifilm X-H2S can shoot at a burst of up to 40 frames per second. Now, I'm really looking forward to testing this out in a future video. Now keep a lookout for that one. Better still, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on that video and future videos from me. Now, if you're a regular viewer to the channel, you may recognize this young lady. This is Georgia. She is also a regular on the channel. I met up with her a couple of days ago to do some urban portrait photography here in Brisbane using just available light. Now I'd like to wrap up by showing you some video that I recorded just this morning. Now I got myself up at 5 AM convinced there was going to be an amazing sunrise. Sadly, it wasn't meant to be, but it's still a great way to start the day. So I went for a walk along the bay, captured some video, and I want to share it with you. Now I want to say a big thank you to Fujifilm Australia for kindly sponsoring this week's video. I also want to say thank you to you, of course, for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the videos get noticed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos, and that's about it. Other than to say thanks again for watching, and hope to see you again sometime soon. See ya. Bye.